You know that feeling, right? You make this amazing soap or a lotion in your kitchen and you think, hey, I could actually sell this. Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today, the Ascendy Blueprint. It's all about how you can take that kitchen hobby and turn it into a real, actual business. And here's the spoiler. The secret isn't just about having the best product. It's about having the best system. All right, so let's just get right to it. Why do most of these home-based businesses, well, why do they fail? I mean, we've all seen it happen, right? A great idea that just fizzles out. The answer, and this is key, comes down to a fundamental shift in how you think. A mindset shift that separates the people just playing around from the people who are building actual empires. And here it is, the absolute core of the whole thing. On one side, you've got the hobbyist mindset. This is where like 100% of your focus goes into making the product just perfect. But then look at the other side, the CEO mindset. Here, the focus is 100% on the business system that sells the product. See the difference? The most successful people out there, they're not just great at making stuff, they're amazing at building the machine that sells the stuff. Okay, so that leads us straight into our first section, building your solid foundation. And, it's just like building a house, right? You can't build something that's going to last on a weak, shaky foundation. It just doesn't work. It all has to start with your core assets. Now, this is a huge trap that so many people fall into. You go online, you find a free recipe, and you think, great, I'm set. But that's a DIY kitchen recipe. And let me be clear, the blueprint says this is basically the fastest way to fail. Why? Well, for one, your product could literally grow mold. Yikes. But even worse, it's inconsistent. Think about it. If a customer buys a lotion from you in January and loves it, they expect the exact same lotion when they buy it again in March. If it's different, that trust is gone. Poof, forever. So this is the big mindset shift. When you get a real, professional, percentage-based formula, you're not just buying a recipe. No, you're acquiring what's called intellectual property, or IP. This is now a real asset for your business. It's like the official, repeatable recipe book for your entire empire. It's foundational. Okay, so you've got this solid professional product. Now what? You got to figure out who you're actually selling it to. And this old marketing quote, man, it just says everything. If you sell to everyone, you sell to no one. Trying to make a soap for everybody is the biggest mistake you can make. It's just a race to the bottom on price, and nobody wins that. The solution? It's all about specializing, finding your niche. So instead of selling some generic detergent, you sell hypoallergenic laundry liquid for babies. See how specific that is? Don't just sell skincare, you sell a turmeric-infused glow serum for a very specific skin issue. When you solve a very specific problem for a very specific group of people, you instantly stand out. And even better, you get to charge a premium for it. Okay, check this out. This chart just nails the power of perception. I mean, look at this. You have the exact same product inside, but in some cheap, basic packaging. Maybe you can sell it for, 50 Rand. But you put that same liquid in a premium bottle with a really nice professional label, and suddenly people will happily pay 450 Rand for it. The takeaway here is huge. Packaging is not an expense. It's your silent salesperson on the shelf, and it is the single biggest thing you can change to increase your profit. All right, let's keep building on this. This brings us to section 2, choose your business model. And this is so important because the blueprint is really clear. Trying to do everything yourself, the making, the marketing, the selling, the shipping, it's just a straight line to burnout. You absolutely have to pick one lane and become a master of it. So the blueprint gives us 5 proven models to look at, and you can see them here compared by things like how much effort they take, what the profit margin is like, and, crucially, how scalable they are. You've got craft and retail, which is just you making and selling it. Volume King, that's all about moving tons of product at low prices. Platform is selling on places like Etsy. Then there's drop shipping, where you just focus on marketing and someone else makes it. And finally, knowledge, which is selling what you know. There's no best one here, okay? The right one for you really depends on your money, your personality, and what you actually want to achieve. Now, this is where most people start, right? The craft and retail model. You make the stuff, you sell the stuff. And yeah, the profit on each item can be pretty good, but the blueprint is super blunt about the problem here. It just doesn't scale. Think about it. If you take a week off for vacation, your income completely stops. You haven't built a business. You've basically just given yourself a really demanding job. Now, let's contrast that with what the blueprint calls the SMART model, which is basically dropshipping. Here's how it works. You find a partner, a manufacturer, who handles all the making and all the shipping. You never even have to touch a chemical. Your entire job, your 100% focus, becomes building the brand and marketing the product. Now that is something you can scale. Okay, so let's say you've done everything right so far. You've got a killer professional product. You've picked your business model. You're all set, right? Well, not quite. Because even the best product in the world is going to fail if nobody knows it exists. And that brings us to section 3, build your digital engine. I love this quote. It is just perfect. If product is king, then distribution is queen, and she wears the pants. It just drives the point home so well. Today, distribution is digital. Having a great product, that just gets you in the door. Your digital sales and marketing system, that's how you actually win the game. You see so many beginners trying to run their entire business out of their Instagram DMs. But this right here shows you just how risky that is. Think of social media as rented land. You're building your house on someone else's property. One little algorithm change, one hacker, and your entire business could be wiped out overnight. But your website, that's owned land. That's your property. It is a permanent asset that you and only you control. So why is having a real professional website so absolutely critical? Well, first, it builds trust. It gives people the confidence to pull out their credit card and buy from you. Second, it lets you charge real retail prices. No more of that back and forth haggling you get in the DMs. And maybe the best part of all, it's your 24/7 automated salesperson. It's taking orders for you at 3 in the morning while you're sound asleep. And this is how all the pieces fit together. Your website is the sun in this solar system. It's the core of your digital ecosystem. It's not just a pretty online catalog. No, it's a machine that captures customer information for your email list and lets you run those powerful retargeting ads that follow people around and bring them back to your site if they didn't buy the first time. Okay, so this all brings us to the final section, and it's really a call to action. Section 4, your first CEO decision. This is where you have to make a conscious choice to start acting like a real business owner, not just someone with a hobby. And the blueprint makes the path forward super clear. There are 3 steps. Step 1, get the professional manuals. Secure your IP, just stop guessing and get the real formulas. Step 2, build the brand. That means launching a professional digital store. And step 3, join a community. Leverage the knowledge of experts instead of wasting years trying to figure it all out by yourself. And so that leaves us with the one big final question that this whole blueprint is about. It's a question you really have to ask yourself, honestly. Are you building a job or are you building an empire? The choice and the mindset that gets you there is all yours.